Hello everyone and welcome to my brand new start on AFK Journey, a brand new gacha, fantasy, sparkly looking game that I'm really excited to start. Now if you don't know, I am a massive Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail fan, so when I heard that this was a gacha game, I looked at my wallet and I said, is this the best decision for my life right now? But I've heard that it is very free to play friendly, so we will be playing this solely free to play. I say this now, this will come back to haunt me. But so far the cinematic is gorgeous. I'm loving the art direction. Merlin, okay. We have Merlin here.
Magister
It's a
Merlin?
common trait among magic.
Are you all right?
What a question.
Magister Merlin? You don't look well. Did you have a nightmare?
Meek girl. What a name.
Ah, your old problem has reared its head again.
Which one? I've several.
I'm Dolly.
Oh,
We've been living together in the mystical house for a while now.
purely platonic,
I hope you
I'd
remember
imagine.
that you're the great mage who has inherited the title of Merlin.
Me?
However, you lost most of your powers somehow. Your
Typical.
memories are fragmented, and you often forget things. I woke you up because there's a fire on the other side of the river. It's getting serious.
You're about to get burned. Quick, get
All
out.
the villagers will be in danger if we don't put out that fire.
She should have led with
I
that.
ran over there already.
Chippy, what a name. Who's Chippy?
As you're familiar, Chippy wanted to protect your
Aw,
beloved
I've a
village,
familiar.
so he rushed out to put out the fire. But the fire is getting out of hand. Will Chippy be all right? Do you want to go and see for yourself, Magister Merlin?
Can you imagine if it's like, no. Yeah, I'll take a look. Could you?
I
Not
understand.
really.
Just take care of yourself. You've been
Maybe
in
for like an
seclusion
evil
all these
playthrough
years.
if the game
No
says,
one
right,
knows
okay,
you're
game over,
here.
Chippy died.
If you just go out like this, it might stir up some trouble. You know, you're probably the most famous mage in Asperia. Before going out, why don't you use some magic and change your appearance?
Ah. Oh, character creation. I usually do pick the female, but we will... God, there's a few options, isn't there? This usually takes me, you know, an enormous amount of time, so I will skip through this and show you the final product now. So here we are. Kind of looks like me from real life on a good day, except without the green eyes. If you pick green eyes in this game, it looks like you've got kryptonite in your brain. So we'll go with the subtle eyes. I don't know whether this is just a nickname, Trailblazer, or if it is your proper name. Tough Merc. I'm just gonna put Bazzy in. Chippy's sidekick. Yeah, it says enter your name, so I'd say we're just go with Bazzy. Ta-da! Okay, so we're clicking to move. Not too bad. I wonder, does the keyboard actually work as well? I think the keyboard does work. So this is such an unusual way to play a game. And I usually do explore everything, so this is going to be frustrating for people who just want to get on with the game. I will be looking through every nook and cranny, picking up gold. I will remind you that there is a fire in the town, but we just want to walk through the trees. Oh, we picked up Chippy. Chippy didn't get that far, did he? Ooh, cutscene.
General Hogan, the water isn't working.
Use sand. Get these fires.
It's like Garen from League of Legends. Thresh from League of Legends.
Do not retreat. Forward.
Battle begins. Okay, so special ability.
All forces, attack!
GG. Okay, that was pretty cool.
I wouldn't have recognized you if
Hogan.
it weren't for Chippy tagging along. How about you dispel your disguise so I can see my old friend again?
General, the Magister's condition, you see.
We've conveniently forgot about everything again.
It's okay, Chippy. No matter how many times he forgets, I'm happy to reintroduce myself.
What a patient man.
I am Hogan, the former leader
we'll
of the
auto-play
heroic
the
order
dialogue.
of the Lightbearer Empire, and the current magistrate of Hollystone.
Okay.
We've been friends for decades. and
Am I
our
supposed to take
friendship
your
will
word for
never
this?
fade, no matter how muddled your memory gets. But this is no time for small talk. Look at these fire elementals. They don't belong in Ryham. How could they just appear out of nowhere? Then our most pressing concern is to put out the fire.
So auto-play, auto-selects
Please,
an answer.
give me a hand. Let's put these fires out together.
Why not? So it's interesting, your main character isn't actually a battler. They're just kind of like the strategist, I suppose. So we will use the keyboard to move around. We'll pick up some things. So we press F and it gets rid of things. But only certain things, it seems. Can't get rid of that. So obviously there's certain areas that are inaccessible. There we go. Talk to this chap. His name is Suspicious Man, so I'm gonna guess that he's a bit suspicious. He's enjoying the smell of roasted wheat mixed with tar. Some prefer peace while others favor destruction. I have nothing to do with this fire. A likely story. So he's a bit of an arsonist here, or a wannabe arsonist. He saw a beautiful red-headed lady, so she's obviously going to be prime suspect number one. Doesn't seem like we can go into houses. No, I don't want to talk to you. We can't save this woman, it seems, with her little geese. Oh, in for fight. Okay, so we can... it seems like we've got hexagons that we can, like, move people around. So Joey seems like a ranged archer, so we're going to put him further away. It would make sense. So we can auto-cast abilities if we click that. Happy days. GG easy. Joey's an assassin. So we've got equipment that we can use to level up Chippy. So we'll bring him to 8. He's the only permanent person in our party so far. We got 2 letters, which I'd imagine are like wishes for anyone who's played Gacha games before. So yeah, we can't really go through these things. That wagon has an item, but I don't think we can get by it. Yeah, we're just gonna let the battle begin. As an auto battler, I suppose you don't really need to do much yet. Anyway, I'd imagine there's going to be some mechanics that kind of require you to click different things or position your allies in different ways, but for now, seems to be pretty good. We're kicking ass and taking names. We've got a new cutscene. We have Fiora from League.
They've ruined my beauty sleep. This will cost you extra.
Ooh.
Valen, you're just getting here now? Were you deep in your cups again?
That's not fair.
Not shaming
I ran
him.
into a bunch of fire elementals on the way here. Those guys were really annoying. Anyway, Looks pretty grim here. I didn't expect the fire to be this big. This is not normal, General.
That's right. We think it's
The animation's
monster.
class, isn't it?
The
And
culprit is likely a mage.
the voice acting's brilliant.
Whoa, a talking hamster? You're a familiar, aren't you? In that case, this gentleman with the general must be a mage. I gotta say, picking a hamster as your familiar is rather unique.
I'd normally overlook your banter, Valen, but in front of this Magister, you'd better watch your words.
It's rare to command such respect from the general. Well, Magister,
Oh yeah, because I'm wearing
I
a
am Valen
disguise,
of
so
the
people
Heroic
don't
Order.
necessarily
How would you like
recognize
me
me
to
as
address
Merlin. Call me Bazzy.
An interesting name. I will remember it.
Imagine if you just call yourself Merlin.
Forgive my rudeness earlier. I'll be sure to make it up to you once this fire has been dealt with.
So again, we can't really go near there, it would seem. And we're just going to cut out some of my wasted exploration trying to get into houses that clearly are not open for visitors at this moment. So this is, it seems, the AFK box where if you leave it you can just keep collecting items. Obviously it would probably be the longer you wait, the more items you get. So the magpie in me just wanted to click that a load of times, but we'll let it build up. So Jane Line is panicking about the fire, as is someone else. Why don't you leave? There's nowhere to go. The path to Southville is blocked. So okay, so maybe there's places you can't go to because the story wants us to go in one direction for now. So yeah, this fella isn't really making much headway. So I don't think we can get by it. So we will follow the line. We're just going to go around the place and see if we can't interact with certain things. We go pick up some gold, people coughing. Oh,
You seem
There's
more
the red-haired-
interested in who
red-headed
started the
mage.
fire than in putting it out.
clearly our first prime
I saw you
suspect.
casting a spell with my
Okay,
own
that's pretty
eyes.
damning evidence.
It's not that easy to quench a greedy fire, my dear. I'm just trying to help.
The Scarlet Sorceress is as beautiful as her fire is dangerous. That's what the rumors say.
Dangerous. You're quite right.
Size of her hips.
If this were my fire, you'd all be ashes by now.
Not the best defense.
So she's the Scarlet Sorceress. Chippy has heard of her.
Oh, ... She's a bit surprised and taken back.
Magister, if Chippy is not mistaken, it seems like the Scarlet Sorceress is staring at you. What do we do, Magister? She's staring really hard.
But we're wearing a disguise, so she can't know who
Never
we
mind.
are.
You made me think of someone.
Oh,
The divination was right. This night was awful. I shouldn't have gone out. I'd appreciate not being disturbed any further. I'm leaving.
You're
okay.
not going anywhere, Scarlet Sorceress. All my wares are gone. I demand compensation.
Don't push your luck, young man. I'm not known for my patience.
Don't you dare try to get away with this. I'll make sure you're held responsible.
Shh. Quiet. Something's not right. The wind. It's suddenly so loud.
The animation is beautiful, isn't it? Love it. Apologies if I'm annoying people by talking over it, but I just like to
What is that?
describe what we're seeing. It's really, really good, isn't it?
Magister!
Okay, so Scarlet, or the Sorceress, Scarlet Sorceress, Red Sorceress? I remember. WandaVision is fighting with us, which is good. So we can get kind of like not permanent allies, and Rowan as well has joined us. Okay. This seems insane. The vortex is kicking our ass. Okay, I can kind of see why people suspect her as being the person who summoned the elementals, because the whole fire abilities. I don't think we're going to be beating this chap. My hope is we're not supposed to, because everyone's nearly dead. That barrel nearly hit her in the face. Oh, avatar mode. Oh, people are definitely going to know I'm Merlin now. That face. Boom. Nothing calms wind than just a beam of light. Don't tell me I'm going to forget everything again now. A short while later.
How are you feeling?
Are you worried about
If
me?
I hadn't seen you pass out just now, I'd probably believe you.
Oh, right, I said I'm great.
You passed out for a while. General Hogan and his men put out the fire. Then he returned to Hollystone. He ordered me to stay here and look after you. Before he left,
clearly not as good a
General told
friend
me
as
to
he
make sure that when you
advertised.
woke up, your
He could have
memory
carried
was
me
all
with
right.
him.
What a strange request. Do you often forget things? Also, how much do you remember of what just happened?
I remember a mage.
Scarlet Sorceress.
Scarlet
Miriel.
Sorceress.
You're a Magister, so
Miriel.
perhaps you've heard of her. She was identified as the culprit by young Master Rowan.
Maybe
That
it was
kid with the
Rowan.
huge bag
Plot
and the
twist.
duck on his head? He's Rowan, the second son of the wealthiest man in the Empire, and head of the Mithril Consortium. General Hogan took the two of them back to Hollystone for questioning. Muriel's attitude towards you was unusual. When you passed out, she was the first to get to you. Did you know her from before?
I'm not so
That's
sure.
Rather odd.
Magister? Yes, you're awake! Chippy checked all around and didn't see any elemental beings. The village is safe now. Mr. Valen told you that General Hogan already left for Hollystone, right?
He did.
General will wait for us in the village, so we should go meet him in Hollystone. He seemed to have something to say to you.
He
There
could
might
have
be
brought me
enemies
with
on the
him.
road. I'll go with you. Although, you might not need my protection.
Of course! The Magister is
Okay, clearly it's a secret for other people.
merriest mage that everyone loves. Anyway,
A mage that doesn't
since you're
fight,
feeling
it seems.
better, Magister, should we set off? However, before leaving for Hollystone, we should probably return to the mystical house first. Dolly must be worried sick.
Need a
Ah,
hand,
yes.
friend?
Dolly. Okay, so we have Valen. Happy days. Okay, we can fast travel back to the tavern.
Dolly, I brought back the Magister.
I'm loving this game. It's
You're
really
back.
fun.
I was worried.
Oh, look at that. The cutest thing. And the voice. Sorry, I'm a sucker for these kind of like... Hammy. I'm a sucker for these kind of like Moogles.
Merlin, have you regained your powers? I saw your magic in the
Where were
sky.
you,
It
Hammy?
was the right decision to go on this trip.
Don't be too happy. Magister fainted after casting that spell. And the Magister looked really strange, as if possessed by some weird force.
Hammy is the arsonist.
Nonsense.
Oh, she's
Even the
denying it
Magister
now.
can't control
I'm telling you,
Merlin.
that's the plot twist.
Perhaps it's just the Magister
She'll be a wee pyromaniac. Loads of fire abilities. She'll be able to summon elementals.
What's with you? Why so pessimistic? That's not like you.
Ah, so she's obviously my familiar too.
You're right. The Magister is the greatest mage in all of Asperia. Everything will be fine.
No pressure at all.
That's what I like to hear.
Magister Merlin, you seem to be in quite a bit of trouble. Shall we find someone to lend you a helping hand?
Oh. We have Hammy and Valen. How?
Leave it to me. I know a few people.
Dolly the socialite. Oh, so this is obviously like the wish screen. Oh, what a cool animation.
Ready to embark on a glorious adventure?
Faye. Oh, you have a few.
I greet you with claws from the shadow.
Seth. Okay, he looks cool. Okay, so we've got our wish screen, so we've got 2 extra people. How many people can you have in a party though? Rhyme Tales chapter unlocked. So if we tap to new journey, we can go. Ah, okay, so that sets us on the new quest. So then this will start us on the new
Took you a
quest.
while. I've been waiting out here in the cold all
We're
day.
busy making new friends,
They say it's
Valen.
always autumn in Ryham, but right now, it's more like winter.
It's said that Merlin's ward has long protected Ryham. It's the only reason that people can actually live here. But recently, Ryham's been getting colder. It's almost snowed the past few days. We've come with the Magister to investigate this.
So clearly I'm losing my power or something.
My apologies, Miss Hamster.
Miss Hamster.
I never got your name.
She's the arsonist. I mean,
We should be
Hammy.
introduced. You are Valen. I am Hammy.
Are all your familiars hamsters?
Seemingly so. It seems so.
That's unique indeed.
No complaints. They're very
Chippy
cute.
told me that General Hogan ordered you to protect the Magister. You must know that serving the Magister is an honor, but it's not easy. I'll be observing you. I hope you'll become a competent retainer.
No
Apologies
pressure.
again, but I have to correct you. I'm a knight, not someone's retainer. Protecting
You're
him
on our
is just
roster.
my current task. It's not a lifelong post. Unless your Magister is someone like the Great Merlin, then I may consider it.
Did I hear that right? Well, the Magister, he is Ouch! Why did you just step on my foot, Hammy?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's clearly going to be a
Chippy
secret.
likes to spout nonsense. Don't mind him, Mr. Valen. Once you spend some time together, you'll realize that although the Magister isn't Merlin, he is just as powerful.
Definitely not him. Stop
You'll see that he is
stop
practically
suspecting
the same
me.
as Merlin, except for the different appearance and name.
Okay, I'll just wait and see. We should get going. I really want to get to Hollowstone as soon as possible. I need a hot drink to help me warm up. Dura above. I really hope the General doesn't give me another assignment.
Okay. So, we have some chests. Love that. We got some little invite letters so we can start wishing, I suppose. I read somewhere that you need to, like, if you store 10 wishes up, it makes more value. So, explosive barrels, if we click on them, they detonate. And they do AoE damage. They can attack. They can harm allies and enemies. Oh, okay. So we kind of have to choose when to detonate them, I suppose. We have our new characters.
Who's my next?
Anyone need Hammy to do some magic?
Happy days. So it seems we can have a team of 5, which is good. Yeah, we'll click on the barrel. We won't do the one in the middle because that is going to explode on us. Guess we have to double click on them. My bad.
Just as I expected.
Happy days. Okay, so we got equipment. Again for Chippy. They're trying to make Chippy a thing. Quick, equip.
If I could just put on the ring.
Okay, I suppose we can level up.
It's nothing. I'm fine.
We can quick equip all of them, I suppose. So every different
The general has asked me to protect you. Not that you need
person or class has different
Who's
kind of
there?
items.
Huh. It's you.
We level him up because he was level
Don't
1.
behind me next time.
There we go. I suppose we'll do this one.
The color and clarity are phenomenal.
She already has it.
Hello.
So mages seem to kind of have the same kind of item pool. Yeah, mage. Okay, we'll click quick. Ah, you can just set it as default for all of them. That's pretty cool. Handy. Oh, we got 10. We got 10 wishes. I'm a fan. And we got a Valen item. We're gonna get Seth. Oh, so we're gonna get loads of them every day. I presume like Genshin and Honkai, they're gonna have constellations. So doubling up isn't gonna be the worst thing in the world. This seems to be it.
The general has asked me to protect
Okay, yeah, we can ascend them.
A little progress is
Villain
better
has
than no
become even
progress,
stronger.
right?
Happy days. I'm gonna get lost in these menus, so we might edit this
A
out
little
just so that
progress is better than no
we're not
progress, right?
repeating things that people are probably already exploring. But yeah, it seems to be. It seems to be okay. Yeah, we're gonna do our temple. So we may be getting rid of Seth and Faye already if we get a good pull. Oh, we got a 5-star. Or an epic. I don't know what the term is in the game yet. So these are like obviously the little kind of items that we can get. They're not characters.
By my life and honor, I shall protect you.
Lucius. He's a
Those
tank.
who know
Oh, Viperian.
will have nothing.
Looks pretty cool. Okay, we're getting a load of maulers. And graveborns. And mauler again.
Be grateful that you're allowed an audience.
Oh. Cecia? Sorry, I'm blowing in the mic. She looks pretty cool. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say she'll be OP because she's epic looking. Epic guaranteed €1.19. Okay, this is where the money starts coming out. We won't do that though. We will just play with whatever wishes and stuff we're given. So yeah, this is the resonating hall, and from my research, it basically means that your party is always going to be the level of the lowest person on this team.
You desire an audience.
Which is pretty cool.
And what do you offer?
She doesn't have much equipment. Don't know really what class she is. That goes through all her different abilities, so obviously as she levels up, she gets stronger. We'll put Viperian in because he seems pretty cool. But again, I'm not a great judge of character on strategy. I just go by appearance, but he looks cool. So probably because it's a story quest, those other guys are following us, but they're not in our main party. Elite Challenge. Wild Wolf. They buff enemies on adjacent tiles, so we should disrupt their formation. Okay, we're gonna take Chippy out,
Getting up for.
and we're probably gonna take
Who's my
out
next prey?
Faye and put in Viperian
Great materials
and see
are
what they're like.
everywhere.
I'd imagine they're kind of mages, so they should probably be in the back line. I'm gonna have Seth and Valen at the front. So the wolf is actually on his own. But he might summon people, maybe? No. And we have to double click. Huh. GG, easy.
Just as I expected.
Happy days. Maybe we chest. More invites. I'm loving this game. I'm loving the generosity. It will probably run out at some point. But for now, we will thank them for the generosity. So we are just going to check everywhere and get some fruit, it would seem. Glowfly fruit. What beautiful, beautiful environments. We speed up. High walls. Ah, so there's going to be obstacles and fights. Pretty cool. Obviously, long range would be can go over the wall. I think we're strong enough for whatever the game is going to throw at us without being too strategic about things. Viperian seems to use his own health to damage people, which is going to be a problem at some point, I would imagine. Cia. Oh, she summons like a... It's kind of like Tibbers from League of Legends. She summons like a monster. So the growth path is open, which is obviously going to be daily quests and stuff. We're going to get more items, more invites, happy days. Yep, so that's kind of like our guidebook. Growth trials, again more quests probably. More excuses for the game to just restore our coffers. More wolves. Okay, so there's elite units that we need to defeat first because they give passive bonuses to their allies. Faction bonuses of your characters, so if they match, you can get like unique buffs, I presume. I think I'm gonna like maybe off stream / video I'll read up on this because it's not the most exciting thing to be kind of dissecting now, but I presume Cicia and Viperian are the same faction because of how evil they look. But yeah, I'd imagine come the later stages of the game it would make more sense to strategize and pair people up together for different bonuses. Your man Seth is pretty strong, isn't he? We didn't explode the barrels because why not? Cicia's ult seems to come very late in fights, so she's not as useful as we may suspect yet. Maybe on bigger fights it'll be bigger. Waypoints, happy days, we can fast travel in this game. Love it. Shield bandit. Yeah, I think we could be fine. There's like a search feature for your teammates, so I'm gonna suspect that there is going to be a big roster of characters in this game, which is great to see. So long as they're easy enough to get.
Eat your fill, my children.
Okay. That's a cool animation, but I'm not really sure what he done.
Just as I expected.
He's gonna be a dicey one to keep alive. Oh, you can click on the report to see. Wow, Valen is really carrying my team. 4k damage. Oh, you can replay. That's kind of cool, but we'll do that maybe at some other point. But you can replay fights. That's kind of cool. I don't think we take damage by exploding these, but we are given new areas. So yeah, We can't target enemies. We can't click on target. Like, we can't focus down, which is a bit unfortunate.
It's time to show you my moves.
So we must have to like place them in certain areas to kind of focus down enemies. We got a nail treasure chest. Press F. Got a different type of wish there. So there's obviously going to be different. Again, to use the comparison with Genshin, like a quaint and intertwined fates. So there's going to be different envelopes for different banners, which I'm not too pressed on at the minute. Until otherwise, I'm going to save the premium ones, I think, because we just have to wait for FOMO to develop, and I want to have enough to get characters that I really want. And I think if the game is too early, we don't know what we want yet. Okay, so I made the mistake of putting my mages near the wall, and they're getting absolutely obliterated by that chap in the bottom. Good thing this isn't like a Nuzlocke playthrough, otherwise Hammy and Viperian would be gone. Yeah, that was my bad. So I do think we probably need to replace someone with a tank, but Viperian, I mean, he's one of the OGs on my team. Okay, you can't talk to everyone. Oh, another waypoint. Oh no, it's a current posting, so we can leave messages to other players and friends. Okay, hello and good luck. Very nice. This is clearly going to be a hard thing to police. I wanna bang Blade is quite the message, quite the admission. I don't know who Blade is, but I don't know how to thumbs up something. Will we create one? Good luck all. Heart. Your message is being reviewed. Okay. There's the waypoint. And we're close to Hollowstone. Is there something here? Ah, we got some glowfly fruit. Which doesn't sound that appetizing, let's be honest. So we're in Hollowstone. What is it? The environments in this game are beautiful, aren't they? It's so nice. Suppose we'll talk to you. A delighted girl. She doesn't look too delighted. With harsh mother. They tied her hands to prevent her from spellcasting, so they obviously got the witch. You child are so easy strayed by looks. I think you're sort of pretty, so are you tricking me? Sort of pretty. Come home and I think I'll work on your vocabulary, your dictionary. The shade. Okay, before going to the head honcho, we're just going to do a quick little scout and collect all this lovely money. Can't go into these buildings, at least yet. Oh, chest. More money. Happy days. And there's just one or two things over here. Okay. Can't go into there. The environment's a little bit misleading because you think you can explore different areas, but you can't really. I talked to Hogan himself.
Great. You seem to have pulled yourself together.
No thanks to you.
I was really worried when you passed out.
You were not. You ran away.
So, how are you getting along with Valen?
Meh.
I hope he hasn't offended you already.
He's good. We get along.
Really? That guy's usually a handful.
That's not fair, General. These two little hamsters were watching my every move. I didn't slack off at all.
Wow.
Hammy?
Considering you helped us fight all the way here, I'll score your performance on the Magister's behalf. 80 out of 100. Keep up the good work, Mr. Valen.
Yes, of course. Thanks for your encouragement, Hammy.
Let me say this again, Valen. He was sent by me specifically to look into the changing weather. To ensure
But it's my
success,
fault,
you
allegedly.
must spare no effort in assisting him. Furthermore,
You must ensure his safety. I totally understand, General.
Valen is my most trusted knight, both in strength and in character. His only shortcoming is probably his big mouth. Anyway,
I didn't really get
please
that
teach this
impression
young
from
man
him.
a thing or two during your time together. You can be as strict as you need to be.
He's going to be like our
Stop teasing
core
me, General.
DPS, I'd
We
imagine.
should get down to business. The fire at Ryham was clearly arson.
It was Hammy.
Yes, the young master of the Mithril Consortium identified the culprit as the Scarlet Sorceress. Rowan believes that she was the one.
Can
who
Rowan be
summoned those
trusted?
fire
Don't like the
elementals.
sound of this Rowan.
The Scarlet Sorceress, however, denies it all. I questioned the Scarlet Sorceress before you arrived. I asked her what her reasons were for coming to Ryham, but she didn't say a word. What about you? Do you think the Scarlet Sorceress is the culprit?
Dun dun dun. No.
Not that I
Hammy.
doubt your judgment, but until the truth is uncovered, I can't let her go.
So, innocent until proven otherwise
There's
is not a
another
concept
matter
here.
I'm concerned about. The Scarlet Sorceress said that you'd exonerate her.
Oh dear, the
She
conspiracy
seemed
starts here.
convinced that you would find the real culprit of the fire. You and her. I don't mean to pry, but is she an acquaintance of yours? True, you have lost your memory. Some things you
Is he
might
jealous?
not be able to recall. Don't worry. We'll get to the bottom of all of this in our investigation. Oh, right. This is your first time in Hollystone, isn't it? Before troubling yourself with the investigation, you might as well take a tour around the village.
I've already robbed
I
all the free
suspect
money
you'll
in
like it
chests.
here.
But, okay.
Go, have a look around. Then come find me. I'll be waiting for you here.
So I suppose now is a good time to just click around all of the buttons and see what rewards we get. So we're getting all these, I'm going to call them primogens. We're getting letters. Sorry game, I'm not reading all these lovely messages you're sending me. I am just checking for money in them. We're going to collect. Oh, we got items. Yeah, so just for like early play testing, I suppose. Follow us. We'll do that later. Okay, so the Emporium seems to be kind of the premium shop, I would imagine. Yeah, so you can buy invite letters and different kinds of items. We won't be going near that. Noble Tavern, so we have 34 wishes. Will we recruit more people? There's Rowan there with the Scarlet Sorceress, so they're clearly getting along. Guaranteed in 30 recruits, so this is how you can choose different heroes, I would imagine. So we're actually going to get Cicia out of there maybe because we already have her. So we'll put people that we like the look of, but I don't really know what anyone does. And we don't have 10 of those letters, so they're not really going to be they're not going to be a big part of our journey just yet. But we do have a few of these, so will we do a temple? Throw those letters, Dolly. You 3 purples.
May flowers blossom across this land.
Parissa. Okay. Gonna get more
Those who know nothing
Viperian again.
will have nothing.
So we get a wee ascension of him. He's clinging on to our team. More hamsters. Come on, hamsters. More hamsters.
What's wrong with a good sneak attack?
OD.
As long as
Okay, he
I'm
looks cool. Happy days. Alright, we have 24 left. I don't know. Do we do more? The answer is yes. We'll use them, sure, why not? We'll see who we get. I don't know if this is a clever thing to do or not. And I skipped the animation by mistake, so we don't actually know what quality of things we're going to get. I should probably save these if we're doing free to play, but
Those who
this Egypt again. Right, okay. He's going to be strong. I hope his ascensions are good. Okay, we got light burn. Oh, this is a new one. And Tandra. Okay, we're getting more. What in the world?
will have.
My lord. Yeah, we can actually swap him out of preferred people, so should have done that maybe beforehand. This is the raid up banner Vala. Not entirely sure I really want her, so I don't know, do we Google and see if she's any good? And we might come back to her. We're going to this equipment thing and we have a new character randomly. Laika. Maybe it's a free item. And we'll throw some ascensions in.
My little baby keeps growing.
Okay. I don't know if we should have done that or not. Are we wasting resources? Probably. But anyway, it's grand. So
Hey,
we have another
you all right?
epic. I can't
Be more
remember
careful.
getting him, but he looks all things cute and wonderful. So yeah, everyone is the lowest level of your lowest squad or whatever. So that's pretty good. Happy days. So yes, we've just gone through the majority of the clickable little item thingies we can get for like rewards and in-game items, and we've got a ton of characters, which is always delightful, and there seems to be customization for your characters here. God, we can change everything, I suppose, but we might keep everything the same just because we'll be getting new stuff eventually. So we'll do it all in a grand scheme. We haven't been playing long enough to get sick of the original costuming just yet. So that seems to be everything for now. We got gestures, so you can use gestures to interact with other players. I don't really know how the multiplayer works in this game. We need to find friends, I'm supposed to add first. So if anyone wants to add me, drop your information in the comments and we'll gesture to each other for some reason. But yes, that will do it for part 1 of my AFK Journey playthrough. What a fab game. Already really loving it, loving the mechanics, actually loving the gacha element too, because it seems to be really free to play friendly and you can invest in the game if you want to. There is a world chat where everyone is debating how bad Australia is. RIP Australia, you're getting red for filth. But yes, if you enjoyed this playthrough, if you want to see more, give us a like, a comment, a share, and subscribe to the channel for part 2, which is coming soon. Looking forward to playing more of this game, hopefully getting more characters and not embarrassing myself. Till next time, be good, be happy, and see you then.